Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? You truly are formidable, Arisen. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Of course. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier. Can't say I'm proud, but I'm well.
Water is nigh invisible in this room. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my clothes.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
I'm alive! By some miracle, we avoided the worst on account of your aid. What a crying shame. I'm not looking forward to my...
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Indeed, you are correct. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. Let my magics grant you an elemental boost.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
This might be worth a read.
We have reached our destination.
With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Would you mind coming over here? Unless I am mistaken, aught we require is already in our possession.
All together now. The attack has won.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
By your leave.
Well done.
This ends here! With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will protect you. I grant you life and We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
I can't protect you, and our quarry shall fall!
By your leave. Oh, worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
Understood.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect... You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Might have broken a bone or two.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Hold if you please. We can ill afford to throw you away. Our foe is not yet roused.
That was certainly worthwhile. 'Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
I quite agree.
This might be worth a read. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I grant your weapon a magical beam. Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
There, Master, join!
was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Indeed, you are correct.
Formidable, Arisen.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I espy a treasure chest, but the path to it is unclear at present.
Is there no way to reach it? Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Who are you then? Oi!
Only fools and This heavy pack is slowing me down somewhat, but methinks I can manage for the time being.
I'll go and open the chest.
Leave off! If I find any turncoats, I'll gutter myself.
Oi!
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins, Master!
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon!
I shan't let them harm you.
We've got them on the run.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
We'll find ore aplenty there, methinks.
Ore can be used to strengthen arms and armor.
My talents lie in combining material.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own?
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
In the mood for a song, it does.
We have reached our destination.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured... Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sword. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end.
Outstanding.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own. Pray, sir, teach me to... I'm after an instructor, see? But the ones in this city are If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this...
Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met. You are come to... You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times. Much obliged. Well met, sir.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fine...
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
around.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particular. I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for him, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of...
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble story. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do...
But I've got the coin. I swear it.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin. All of it. Or I'll call the sentinels on...
It is uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap...
Oh, 'tis you. Forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate... Alas, 'twould seem I do not have... I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, if you'd be kind enough to lend me the... Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you're...
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. Thank you again, sir. You don't...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my... I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my jive. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount. Welcome and well met. Don't think I... Forgotten your discount now. I'll not... A few gold pieces off you.
Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your...
Aye, got some coins. It's much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale. By a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus...
I'd heard tell of a... So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive.
5. So before you check the prop, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
Come take a look. Be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story...
Oi there, Fred! All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. I've been holding off, only trouble is, there are still months. That's where you come in. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter... Splendid! I need... Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the... And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. And I would advise again, each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
Oh, I've got to keep moving.
Let's check the time. This place is too comfortable.
This waiting around puts me to sleep.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet of a moment.
I must earn.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Gotta fix
fix this up proper.
If I sleep on my woe,
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I quite agree. We have arrived.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent, you're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there, as quickly as we may.
Indeed, you are correct.
What can I do for you? She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to...
We'd best report back.
Not much going on.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
You've done as I asked, and I must say you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps, in any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts...
'Tis done. That was certainly worthwhile.
A job well done.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Let me get that.
Here we go again.
We must focus on fighting victory, whatever our
Well done!
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Have my protection. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Over here, if you please. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. Pray, follow me.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
Right you are.
Prepare yourself!
You keep your load, and I take the rest.
Grab triumph by the horns.
Bleeding rogue! You trying to piss me off?
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. We've arrived.
Ah, you've returned. Splendid! You've been an immense... The cart reached its destination, safe and sound. And from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You...
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
Indeed, you are correct.
We meet again. Truth be told, would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement. How could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite... Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an eye... Which reminds me, I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather... Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next... My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
At once, Master.